Yo. My name is Miladies. I am your spirit shifter here, guiding you on your journey towards self-awareness. And this is part 2 for the Scorpio full moon. I did the best that I could to try to come back yesterday. It was such a portal that I couldn't. It was very hard. Even when I got back home, I was trying my best, and the energy took me right to sleep. It was extremely heavy yesterday. Anyways, so I'm going to finish the readings. We left off in Cancer, who was giving us attitude. I kept the cards the same. All right, so let me just go live on TikTok. Don't forget to look at your rising signs from the article that I'll be linking below. Like I said, I tried my best to come back yesterday. It wasn't happening. Yeah, tell me how this moon beat you up. Time went really fast for me yesterday. Like I was mind bottled. Reminding ourselves that the moon has this energy of 2 days before and 2 days after, and how potent this moon is. It is definitely taking us through this energy until this new moon in Gemini comes along. Again, go read the article. I wrote something about the new moon in Gemini. All right, so let me know what y'all did yesterday. Did you fall asleep like I did? Where you at, TikTok? All right. So we left off with Cancer. Cancer, I don't know how you did that, but you definitely shut the scenery down. So this is the card that you have from yesterday. All right. Hey. Cancer, this is the card that you have from yesterday. So I don't know. Well, now I know how powerful you are because you definitely shut the whole thing down. I was heading upstate and the connection went really haywire, and I would have expected that because where I was going, it's very potent and high vibrational. I came back different. Anyways, so Cancer, like I was saying yesterday, I'm not sure what you're deeply going through, but it's honestly best for you to reach out to somebody so that you can be able to release whatever is weighing you down. And like I said, this energy is still going to be running all the way up to more or less the new moon in Gemini. So really allow yourself to let go of a lot of the energy that's weighing you down. I know, like I said, it may feel like you desire to escape. Pick constructive escapisms, if that makes any sense, right? Allowing yourself to if you like art, pour it into that. If you like, 'cause I know that, yeah, I like to eat. So how about you create something healthy to eat or something like that? Because this energy, like I said, is really pushing you to a space where you do not desire to be. Check out the reading from yesterday, all right? Because I gave out a lot of tips for you. I did Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and then we got into Cancer, so that's the end of yours. Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Tell me how y'all was feeling for the full moon yesterday. So we got Leo. All right. Oh, Kamesita, you right on time, baby. All right, Leo, for this energetical full moon, how did it serve you? What area is it addressing? Oh, hold on. Let me do that again because y'all out here flipping 30,000 cards. All right. The 5 of coins. So the 5 of coins to me is expressing that this full moon brought in the level of where you feel your self-worth is at, and it is time for you to look at your self-worth from a different perspective, right? This is I was expressing yesterday about validation, and for you it's more of like continuously validating yourself and adding to your self-worth bucket, right? Meaning, how do you uplift yourself during the times when you don't feel confident? How do you do that, right? Do you listen to some music? Do you dwell in the fact that you are not confident in what you're doing and then you take yourself down a spiral? Or so this is saying create the create the it's hearing task or checklist on how to protect yourself when your confidence is feeling low. Because this right here is really talking about you allowing yourself to know that whatever's coming towards you, because I see this like looking through a peephole, right? You seeing things coming your way, but you have the door in front of there, like, oh, I don't know if this is for me. I don't know if I'm supposed to be going down this route. Again, there's a lot of self-doubt. So if you can see right here, there's 2 coins on the inside and the other coins on the outside. So you like, yeah, I feel like I'm worthy of that, but I don't really know. So there's a lot of self-doubt. So this full moon is surfacing up your self-doubt so that you can be able to attack it in a way that's constructive. This full moon is about being as constructive as possible with the what we would call the low vibrational energy that we have going on with ourselves. Like I said, I shared a lot yesterday, so go and check that out. I tried to come on here last night. I took a nap. All right. Who's next? So we got Virgo. And I'll put the first video down below with everything else. Let me see if I'll be doing the most. Can y'all tell me something, those of y'all that are here live with me? I'm going to post a link. Tell me if y'all could click on it. Because that'd be super dope. Y'all going to do this trial and improvement with me. Let's go. No, I don't think you could click on it, but just let me know. All right. So Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Virgo. And yes, the moon has, Virgo. Show up and pop out. The Hermit. All right. So this full moon, it has been, and you have been asking you to bring it all in, bring it all together. Whatever tools you have, right? I see some of you guys have different certification, different thoughts and ideas on how to be in a relationship, how to get your finances together, how to build a business. There's the how to for you Virgos. And now what it's saying is bring all that knowledge and wisdom all together. Bring it all together. Bring it, let me see. Bring it all together and allow yourself to explore what it looks like. So you've come from different roads in the last 6 months, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And with all the knowledge and wisdom that you have picked up, now it's time for you to, you see this bag, collect the knowledge and wisdom that works for you, the tools that work for you, so that you can be able to move forward into the path that you have envisioned. My Virgos, you guys from 2020, you know you've been going through a lot of, I keep doing this? Who's here? You guys have been shifting drastically. I know we all have, but Virgos, there's something about them where they are required in their DNA system to be in the gym, be out helping other people. And when 2020 happened, all of those things shut down for them. So they've been navigating through the system of how do I serve, right? That's their energy. How do I serve? And so you've been through a lot of paths, different certifications, different ideas, meeting different people. And now this full moon has brought it all together for you. So it's time for you to sit down and do what you do best. Make that list, right? Pick for the moment, at least, using this new moon that's coming up in Gemini, what it would look like. What does it look like to go down that path? But the Hermit is telling you, slow down and think it through, but create that path. And you see there's flowers, and create that path. You see the flowers on the feet? Flowers on the feet. Slow growing, but potent and potent. All right. Yeah, who else I hit with the whole cold, and I don't know, this weather's weird. All right. Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Trust and believe, I am not gonna leave y'all hanging. But y'all, if you've been doing what you have to do, the last 2 weeks has sped up so much of whatever you've been manifesting. I personally am a testimony of that. I'm figuring out. Come on, y'all. Come on. Get it together. You know, it's one card. We do our best. Relax. The last 2 weeks that's how it's been. A lot of opportunities have you been opening up to that? I talked about it yesterday. Okay. These opportunities are coming in. If you feel you do not see the opportunities, surrender. Surrender. What does surrendering look like? It's not giving up. It's taking your attention to something else, so that area that feels tense and unreachable can have a time and space to breathe. It's like when you don't want to work out all the time on that right leg, because that right leg is going to get exhausted. My right leg is over here. What's wrong with me? All right, Libra. Rich Rising, Maria, and thank you so much for hitting me up. You can hear in the beginning of the video, but I was traveling. I was doing my best. I was doing the most, but doing my best to get y'all these messages, But we here. So Libra, you got the Hangman in reverse. Meaning this full moon brought everything to a full circle for you, right? Whatever you had been waiting for in the last 6 months, things have been surfacing up for you. so that you can be able to enjoy the fruits of your labor. This is what I'm getting here. And this full moon is pretty much, if you did not meditate, or some of us don't meditate, if you didn't take time, just say it like this: if you didn't take time to be with self, do your best in the next today and tomorrow to be with self. See what you are saying to yourself, right? Because the reality is that everything has been turning out well for you. And even though it may feel that things are not moving, things are brewing, things are continuing to brew. And what they're saying is that open up your eyes. You have been receiving what you've been asking for. So allow yourself to rest, right? The Hangman in reverse, it's more like take the steps little by little. There's nothing in your way at this time for you to rethink. You don't have to rethink. Take those steps, but take those steps very slowly as the energies assist you. Because I feel like here is where you're receiving more knowledge. This is more of a spiritual aspect for you, for my Libras. If you are into spirituality, if not, this is more of wisdom. Maybe you'll be finding yourself now interested in courses that you haven't been interested before, or interested in areas that you have not been interested before. When it comes to work, I do feel like some of you guys have already gained the knowledge of what type of career or work you want to move forward towards. So you're also making those moves. So this full moon is actually bringing things to a closure, to a full circle on whatever you've been working on in the last 6 months. I hear graduation. Some of y'all might be even graduating. What is May? Ooh, congratulations. Okay, Libra. I like this energy for you. And for those of you who have animal totems, right? Maybe you'd be like, oh, a butterfly means something to me, a bird means something to me. Connect. I know, whatever. Anyways, I'm having a split thought. Connect with your animal totem. For those of you who believe in that, okay? Because some of you guys like, well, what I'm gonna say to the animal. I don't know. That's why you gotta tell me. I connect with dogs all the time. I look at them in the eyes. The owners be like, what are you doing? Anyway, connect with your animal totem. All right, because it's really going to help you enhance your intuition. It's a lot of upliftment and enhancement with this full moon for y'all Libras. Scorpio. Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. Sun, moon, and rising. Y'all don't forget the sun and Uranus are together. So there's a lot of vivid dreams. Prophecies coming into fruition. It's a lot of woo-woo energy happening right now. That's what I'm going to say. So pay attention to my woo-woo people. It's a lot of magical energy happening right now. Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising. Ooh, the Eight of Wands. Intellectual. So the overthinking, the logical thinking is being interrupted by the spiritual thinking. With the Eight of Wands, this full moon is going to show you within the next 2 months, right? The Eight of Wands, next 2 months, is going to be showing you how to reorganize. So For my Scorpio Sun, Moon, and Rising, you might have been all over the place for the last 6 months of your direction of where you desire to go. When I mean all over the place, is that everything, yes, was organized in the sense of like, this is where I desire to put my money in. This is the type of relationship I desire to have. This is how I would like to expand my relationship. This is how I want to connect with my children. You guys had it all down packed, but didn't necessarily really have the following steps. You didn't break it down more and break it down. So now with this full moon, everything is becoming more clear for you. And whatever you did organize, now you're going to be receiving the next steps. So there was a pause. Fall out of my Scorpio Sun, Moon, and Rising. But everything is go now. Go, 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 go. Because it was, I feel like there was a lot of information that you was receiving. For those of you who, like I said, tapped into their intuition, tapped into that magical side. There was a lot going on, a lot of shifting, a lot of changes. Right? Even your destiny, you no longer going the route that you thought you desired to go through 6 months ago. So now the clarity is coming in. Be kind to yourself and truly add that spiritual side. When your intuition says go left, go left. When your intuition says go right, go right. Don't go up. And I'm getting a sense that some of you guys suffer from headaches and things like that. Begin to visualize your head being in your favorite color, the color that you enjoy, and is being protected, and that any energy that's not yours, allow it to release, right? In addition to going to the doctor, all right? Take your ass to the doctor first. And energetically cleanse yourself. No, para que después no diga que yo dije que el doctor no te iba a ayudar ni nada de eso. Sagittarius, Sagitario. All right, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Sag, what y'all be up to? Y'all be minding your business, I'll tell you that much. Sagittarius be minding their business. Yes, they are. See what I'm talking about? Yes, Sag, y'all are wild. Y'all be minding your business. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. You minding your business. This full moon is showing you how to take care of yourself. This full moon is showing you how you have been taking care of yourself. That's the one. And you've been doing amazing in discovery of who you are, what you desire. Some of you guys started 9 months ago. You started from scratch. Some of you might have been pregnant 9 months ago, and now you seeing that baby coming to. Did your baby was born? Was your baby born yesterday? Let me find out. Somebody baby was born around this time. Congratulations to you. But for the most part, massage with the 9 of coins, you guys have been doing what you have to do. This full moon is actually very passive for y'all. You guys are more into taking care of your health in the last 6 months that you actually have been, like I say, I've been quiet. Y'all been minding your business. A lot of compassion came in. Whatever you've been doubting, this full moon brought in reassurance for you, right? If you didn't feel supported, there's support that came in with this full moon, or there is support continuing to come from this full moon. You're allowing yourself to be more graceful. Well, good for you. That's right. To be honest with you, I'm getting a sense of calmness, a peacefulness. Something happened where it clicked and you was just like, yeah, I'm not about that no more. I'm not with the drama. I'm good. And you're really more of taking care of yourself and finding out how important it is to take care of yourself. I like this. And if for those of you who do not feel supported, feeling like your life is chaotic, bring it here. This full moon is showing you how to bring it here. Yeah, so that does mean that some people have been eliminated from your life in the last 6 months. And it's necessary to bring you back to you. Because for whatever reason, some of you guys don't feel whole without the drama. You don't feel whole without the partner. You don't feel whole without the children. WHOLE. You don't feel. And the reality is that you have been shown how you are fully complete without all of that. As you can see the circle. So what are you gonna do, Sag? Rich Rising. What are you gonna do? Sagittarius. Capricorn. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Woo. Let me know how y'all been feeling. I'm telling you, yesterday I had what I would call a headache, but it wasn't a headache. But yesterday the energy was high and vibe. The Queen of Wands in reverse. Capricorns, y'all another pair that's minding y'all business. Between Sagittarius and Capricorn, for this full moon in reverse, what is being said here is while you have been having your pots, your hands in different pots, right now everything is coming into alignment for you. So this full moon, what it did, it burned out, right? The fire, it burned out a lot of, eliminated and burned out a lot what was in your way, so that you can be able to actually get into what you desire, right? To be more in your essence, more. And I know you feel weird because Pluto is no longer there. So there's a sense of, I'm not gonna front, right? I'm a Capricorn rising. There's a sense of emptiness with Pluto not being there, dragging us. So it's like, oh, okay, hold on. I could be soft. I could be sensual. I don't have to fight for my right to party. I can actually thrive, right? And so that's what's settling in for you, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising, right? And so now it's more of adding that, more of that feminine side, because you always want to work, right? That energy has been dying out. That work energy has been dying out, and it has been doing it on its own, right? When things are being slipped under your feet, right? Oh, you lost that job, or you haven't been approved for that job or that loan. So it's to go more on the easier route. So this full moon brought that sense to you. So like, how are you going to add the ease to your daily activities? How are you going to add ease to your home? How are you going to add ease to the work that you do? And so the Queen of Wands has been and was bringing that in the last 6 months. I know y'all feel strong though, I'll tell you that much. Work with your sacral chakra, right? That orange. Work with your sacral chakra for that creativity. Yeah, right? Because now you have to add fun to your creativity. It's not just, oh, we're going to go A through C and that's it. We ain't going to have no lunch break. No, now is a lunch break, a little nap. You know, what does that look like for you? I know you telling me, don't be cursing at me. I heard you say, shut the fuck up. First and foremost, stop going hard in your life. Why y'all so rude? Why you gotta be so rude? But yeah, stop putting your hands in different pots. Because this full moon showed you that. You see that flower, what I was talking about? All right. Bye, Capricorn. Aquarius. No, pues ustedes me están gritando. Come on now. We ain't finished shuffling. Mhm. All right, Sun, Moon, and Rising Aquarius. First and foremost, before I hold up, Aquarius, how you feeling? It's popping, right? I told y'all, right? Maybe you see a video that I did last year. I was really concerned about y'all. I be concerned, right? It was rough and tough with your Afro puff. Now, how does it feel? How does it feel? Pluto is out there doing its thing. It's retrograde, right? So it's time for you to sit back and relax. All right. The retrograde is letting you know that everything that just transpired is real. And now sit back and see what you like and what you do not like, so that you can continue to work on the new ideas and the new opportunities that have been arriving in your life. Okay. Add me to the fun. I desire to be around my Aquarius friends. I don't care if you don't want a lot of people around you. Bitch, I'm coming. You see? Judgment. First, so releasing judgment. I like that. That's what you did with this full moon. This is Aquarius, Rich Rising, my love. Aquarius. Um, if you want, I did I started with Cancer. Y'all know what happened with Cancer yesterday. And then now we in Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, with the whole judgment stuff, I'm proud of you because this full moon really assisted you in releasing how people look at you. You don't care how people look at you anymore. Heck, you don't even give a fuck how God looks at you anymore, right? That's that attitude that you got, but you know what I mean? It is what it is. You do you. I don't know what you've been through. You don't care about nothing or nobody anymore, right? That judgment. So you honestly are in the space of walking in your honest true desires. So yes, you talking about aliens with people. I don't care. I don't care if you judge me. So here also, some of you have been feeling that you've been going, I could talk to y'all like this. You've been going through portals or you've been going through spaces and sometimes feeling a little bit like, whoa, where am I? Even though you're in your house, you're still feeling a little bit out there. That has all been happening for you. How do I see that? Because of this cloud right here. It's sometimes where you're in your space and you don't feel like you're in your space. Allow yourself to learn how to ground. So this full moon was tapping a lot into your intuition, right? It's really showing you your potential, all right? And the judgment comes from self, because in reverse is like, who's judging you but yourself? So this full moon is letting you know that if you have had not tapped into any of the desires that you have before, it's because you've been judging yourself, all right, and not allowing yourself to reach your full potential. But nonetheless, that shit is over. Burn that shit with caution, all right. Burn things with caution. Oh, why are you making a mess, girl? Happy Tuesday. Thank you, my love. We was going through a lot. Another thing, Aquarius, messages, and using your discernment when you see messages, because you have been able, who desires to have been able to tap into different realms. So use your discernment, um, protect yourself. This full moon is also bringing in that energy of protecting yourself. All right, this is you up here. Protect yourself. I like that. I like that. I like that. Yeah, I miss the old songs. I miss the old songs. All right. Last but not least, we got Pisces. Hey, last but not least, we got Pisces. And then I'm going to pull out some cards. I got this card for we. I is my ego. We is us. We got these cards for our birthday. And so we're going to be tapping into these cards today too. I'm going to see. I'm going to probably start reading with oracles. Put the tarot away. Do something different, right? Y'all know I'll be switching it up. We don't never stay the same. We don't never stay the same. All right, come on, my ladies. Pisces. I got the energy today, baby. Ooh, Ace of Wands. Pisces. ¿Qué tú estás quemando? ¿Qué tú estás quemando? All right, Pisces, you feeling... All right, this full moon, focus. All right, this full moon allowed you to recognize your power because Neptune has moved into Aries. You have a little bit of breathing space, although there's a lot of energy like Saturn, who's still there, that are at the last degrees. Whenever in astrology is the last degrees is chaotic and rewarding at the same time. So like 29 degrees and 0 degrees, those are very chaotic and rewarding times. Like it's reward through the chaos. And so right now, while it's not there as of yet, there is a sense of you are being rewarded through the chaos at this current time. And this full moon has been showing you that sun, moon, and rising. All right. So the reality is it's up to you. Even though shit is on fire, are you going to take the baton and run with it? Right? Maybe you get some of those gloves that are protected to the fire. I don't know. But at the end of the day, this is you see that's the Phoenix transformation. So this full moon is here and has been here to transform you, especially in the last 6 months. Some of y'all, whatever you manifested back in October, you're seeing the fruits of your labor now. I'm seeing something with speaking up, public speaking. Who that? You doing public speaking? I'm proud of you. And there's a sense of being this full moon stripping away your fear of being in the public. Come on. Without being in the public with judgment, right? Because people's always judging Pisces, right? So this full moon pretty much is assisting you should you have taken that energy and allowed yourself to use it to transform yourself. So even like I said, today and tomorrow, you can go ahead and do a ritual where you cautiously use fire to burn away any fears and doubts. But for the most part, this full moon really showed you your potential on what you can transform within yourself. There's been a lot of transformation. I mean, your birthday just was 2 months ago. Nurture yourself, right? This is also like an egg. So it's like nurture yourself, make sure that you're being supported at the time. Again, try not to do things on your own. Try not to do things on your own. I'm proud of you, though. I like that. So some of us went through the shits with this full moon. Let me know how you feel. I know I cried. People told me that they cried. All right. People cried. This full moon dragged us. And what did you find out about yourself? Because I found out a lot about myself. All right, the collective energy. Don't be afraid to journal. Don't be afraid to draw. Don't be afraid to create voice notes for yourself. Some people, I don't like my voice. That is so not you. Somebody told you something about your voice, and now you don't like it. I have a raspy voice. I love my voice. People be like, oh, you listen to yourself? Yes, I do. I go look at my video over. I laugh with myself. All right. Because y'all know I'll be saying some stuff and I'll be going back. I'll be like, I can't believe I said that. All right. You cried, right? See, and you did, this is what I like. You cried while under the moon on the beach. Come on now. How sexy is that? There you have the elements and nature absorbing that and transforming that for you. That is very powerful. Yeah, when I cry, I'll be right by a tree. I'll be like, I know this tree be tired of me. I tell you, this tree be tired of me. I don't care. Because as a matter of fact, I'll be bringing you flowers. I'll be bringing you offerings. Your voice makes you cringe, but your Leo rising knows you got to show up. That's right. Come on, we have heard other people's voices being in a level where we may not be able to tolerate it, but they famous. And how do we know that? Oh, that famous actress with the weird voice. You feel me? Okay. So, contracts. The 6. Ooh, baby. So, some of us with this full moon are and were in a binded contract, whether that was with work, family members, right? This is like some past life shit. Ooh, right? So we were connected. And now at this time, maybe if you had like a fallout in the last 6 months with a partner or anything, that contract is over. So this right here is saying two things. Some of us are blindly allowing ourselves, come on, y'all won't let me talk. Some of us are blindly allowing ourselves to continue a cycle with this full moon that came up. We decided that we're gonna go back again, and whether that was signing a contract here, literally by speaking. So you might have been signing a contract over which a job that you didn't want to sign a contract with. So that's happening for you. I didn't want to say it, but yes, exactly. Exactly. I was compared to Rosie Perez's voice. It's my New Yorican accent. Rosie Perez. Um, so some contracts and other contracts were eliminated, they were done, and other contracts are being continued. With the 6, some of you guys are okay with that. There has been a sense of a chat, a talk, some type of compromise. So there's some harmony that comes in with this connection. But I do feel like with this full moon, there's a lot of people that are falling that did fall out and are falling out in the process of falling out. Especially with Pluto being retrograde, a lot of this is also not going to be clearly showing up to like around like October, because that's when Pluto, I do believe, goes back into direct. So that's what I'm saying. Like, even though the full moon, it it gives you like this huge spark of like, yo, this is what is breaking down, or this is what is how we're moving forward, and then the energies continue to evolve as you become aware and create your intentions. So here, for those of you who decided that you're not gonna do nothing, allow yourself to go through this process. It might be the same cycle all over again with another person, another company, another friend. So be aware of what you're saying vocally, and also be intentional going to sleep. Because some of us are signing contracts up there in the galaxy, don't even know it. All right. Goddesses of the Moon, 52-7. All right. Let me give y'all the affirmation for this one. With a book out. Spirit said affirmation for this one. So with this one, with the goddesses of the moon, is tapping into our femininity, tapping in. We all have feminine and masculine energy. That feminine energy is that flowy energy, the energy of not chasing, the energy of attracting, right? Allowing this full moon to allow us to tap into our intuition more, right? It goes back, I'm hearing it again, allowing things to come to us. How are we attracting? If we're saying this is what I desire, this is what I would love to see how my day-to-day goes, why are you going after it, going after it, going after it? Yes, before in the past we've heard go after what you want, and that's what has gotten us exhausted. How about we change it to attract what we desire and get an alignment? A lot of times, to be honest, we really do the bare minimum and things come into fruition for us. So being in this goddess energy is more of like allowing yourself, like you see how in the background, it feels like, for me, what it's seeing, yes, it looks like waterfalls, but at the same time, it's like your spirit guides being there for you and guiding you. So this is more being in alignment with yourself. So allow this full moon to really open you up. Believe what it's saying, believe what you're saying to yourself about yourself. So if you're saying, I am not attractive, believe that about yourself and shift it. Because this full moon is bringing it up to the surface, right? Y'all didn't like that when I said believe that, right? Because that's how the fuck you talk to yourself. Stop believing shit like that. You thought I was serious? No, shift that shit. Shift it. Stop believing in those unnecessary words that block you from being your best potential. So this goddess energy is asking you to really shift the way you talk to yourself and how you allow things to come into your life. You see how she has the hand? Control what you allow to come into your life. All right, y'all. I play around a lot, right? All right. 52. I gotta make y'all laugh sometimes. These energies be real. Real. So here's the affirmation. I have a strong, intuitive voice. I freely receive guidance and I understand and trust the messages I receive. All right, let me say it again, because you know I like to say understand rather than understand, right? So I have a strong intuitive voice. I freely receive guidance and I understand and trust the messages I receive. That's really going to allow you to tap more into your intuition with this full moon. You already know that the Scorpio energy is all about being the psychic detective, all right? So rather than investigating somebody else, investigate yourself. All right. Look at the video from yesterday. Look at the video from today. I love y'all so much. And read the article. I'm going to do all of that right now. All right. I love y'all, and I will see y'all again. We're going to tap into Gemini season. All right. I'll see y'all later. All right, TikTok.